Hey YouTube, it's your girl Davina Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bees? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping it sexy, child. We try to always, especially today. Happy Mother's Day, and happy early Mother's Day, and happy belated Mother's Day, and happy Mexican Mother's Day to everyone. Mwah. I love you. And I figured, you know what, I better show you guys a couple of the things that I'm doing for Mother's Day. Well, of course, I cooked, cleaned, showered, relaxed. Well, the relaxing part, that didn't happen. But I did shower and clean, and I did cook for my kids. And I decided to play with one of my gifts. My eldest child, well, second to the eldest child, got me my first Made by Mitchell palette. It comes in this literally so strong, like CD case. This is the outer packaging. It's super cute. This is the palette. It's so big. It has a full mirror. It has a protector. And this is the palette from Made by Mitchell called Feet on the Ground. Isn't that pretty? I mean, it's totally different because, you know, I'm not a neutral girl, but I've been doing a whole lot of green lately. So she took Miss Alice Loves Being a Grammy. She heard her say on a live that how good I looked in green, and decided that's the palette she wanted to buy for Mother's Day. Plus, it was from a company that we have never experienced before. And Lord, look at this is what we're going to recreate right here. It looks like a super layered, I wish I could zoom in, but I can't. A super layered, maybe I could, let me see. Nope, no zooming in. Cut crease. But in fact, it is not, and it's fake. So, if you want to play along, grab your palette. You need your liquid glitter, and a liquid highlight. Even a liquid eyeshadow would be great too, because what we're going to use is a liquid eyeshadow as our base. I put things down and they just disappeared. Y'all do that? Every time. So, I know it's right here in front of me. I didn't put it too far anywhere. Alright, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me how much drama I had to go through to find this one product sitting right in front of me in a cup. So this is the Liquid Cat Suit from Wet n Wild. It is a cream base eyeshadow, and that's what we're going to use as our base. And it worked pretty nice as a base, you know? You would think so. I mean, at least that was my logic, that it would work out okay as a base. And so I just went with it. I figured I wasn't going anywhere for Mother's Day except for the grocery store. I've already went and visited my mother. I've texted all my sisters in a group text, all my besties and my good Judies, Marco Polos. We did all that. Oops, sorry you guys, kind of long. Okay, so you've never seen this palette with me on my channel, definitely. And it retails UK $58. I don't know the conversion. I think my daughter said it was 45. I'm gonna have to swatch it across front row. Since it's a 5-pan palette, I'm gonna end up swatching it wrong because I only got 4 fingers. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25 colors. And I got a clean arm for you. And I mean, they are pigmented. This is no joke type of palette. Except a couple of toppers right here. The last two are definitely toppers. Or inner corner highlights. They're not chalky. Off the bat, you feel it and you're like, that's chalk. But then when you put it to your skin, it's like you melt it away and it blends no joke, on the eyelid. Even on top of this very dry, very matte, you know, because it's dry, matte eyeshadow base. Keep forgetting, gotta use my thumb. That old faux. Alright, we got that terracotta color there. It's green. Another green. Blue. And that orange. They have names, but as you know, the girl can't see shit. And the names are written in gold. So I'm not going to be able to help you with that. Now that brown is so rich. And these are the last two in that row. That gold and that turquoise. The very last row. Let's put that on the back of my hand. I have just a little glitter in the back of my hand. So the back of my hand is the black. Look at that. She's a stone cold fox. That black, the green, and that green. And then the last two. I mean, can you imagine? Like, this is totally not my color story, but look what I did with it. It was just like, cut crease, anybody? Let's fake some cut creases, everybody, because I don't know how to cut crease. So since we've already been in here for a minute, let's see what I did. So I'm going to go in with that purple, the only purple that is there. And I'm going to use this, I believe it's a Moda brush, but it's an M brush. It says Make It Happen on it. I don't know who it's from, but I'm going to go right into that purple. And I'm going to put it above my crease line. Really stippling it on before attempting to blend it out anywhere. So I want it to be very bright. And you will have to do touch-ups. Now that was one thing. I had to do touch-ups because you do have to blend it out. You know, you want to blend. You want it all seamless. And that's when you end up with a little bit of a dullness. So after it's on and blended out, I just keep enriching that color. I put me one of these Dollar Tree towels in my lap. I even went to Costco and bought a 5-pack of them because it works just the same. And I just dryly rub my brush. Even though it's stained, it's not going to do much because we're going to go into the lightest neon green yellow. And we're going to do the blending of the edges with it. And that color seems to fade right away. It brightens up out here, but it fades away with my skin tone, like, because I'm yellow toned. But I use it to blend out that purple and just to brighten up the outer before we add a little bit more brightness to it. And we just keep on blending in little circles and little stripes. And I'm going to darken that purple up again. And we're not going to touch it after we darken it up again because we don't want to lose the strength. The next color is going to be the gray. And we're going to put that in the crease to blend out the edges of the purple. And try not to touch too much of that purple. I did a little bit. It's hard to do, to not touch it, but it does happen. And when it does, you just grab a little bit more purple and build it back up. Alright. And now it's about to get funky up in here. We're going to take that, it says grass. I guess that's what it's called. It's the green shimmer at the bottom next to the black. And without any setting spray and without any glitter glue, we're going to go right on the eye. And I'm not getting a whole bunch of fall off the cocky either. I'm going to put that all over the lid and up to the crease. Yep, and not using my finger. It's kind of a chrome green, like it has a green and a yellow shift. So I use that to my advantage. Since green and blue really do go well together. And it has that shift with the light yellow, and yellow and gold and green go good together too. I figured take advantage of all that. Take advantage of all that. So right now, we're done with the palette. And now you're going to need a liquid highlight and a glitter. I found these at the Dollar Tree, all three of these. So check them out. They're at the Dollar Tree. And they're all Wet n Wild. And the first one we're going to go into is this Halo eyeliner, highlighter. And it's got a doe foot. It's got a nice big one. We're going to stick that in the back of your hand somewhere you can control. And with the small angle brush, preferably one that you would have on the back of your brow brush. And we're going to make us a line from the front to the back. In between the green, right in the middle of that green and purple. And we're doing it high like this because I have hooded eyes. If you have more real estate, you probably can go a little lower. But because my real estate space is limited, we're going to go do it this way. I hope you guys had a really lovely Mother's Day. I can't complain. I spent time on Saturday with my mother. And then I also spent time with my son, my eldest son, on Saturday with my granddaughter. And had lots of fun doing that. He spent some time with his brothers, well-deserved and needed time. I'm taking a little of the glitter cat. This is a glitter liquid cat suit from Wet n Wild on the back of my hand. And now we're going to go over that highlighter with it. So yeah, I spent some really nice family time. I have to be careful because I can't close my eye for this. I have to keep it open or I'll mess up. But I enjoyed my time with my grandbaby. She is such a ham. And she loves the trampoline. She loves just standing there on it, and she wants me to bounce it for her. So it's a win-win. Now you gotta put a little more of this on because it doesn't come off well on the back of my hand. There we go. Oops. And that is that line. And that is it for that. Alright. Now I jazzed it up with some blue liner from Hank & Henry. Along with some blue magic adhesive liner for your lashes from Zola Looks. Which is from the Lashy box. If you want to grab one right now, you can go down, use my link. They're $5. They're originally $12. And they have them in all kinds of colors. I got it in purple and blue, because those are my favorite colors that I use. But to start, I'm going to use the Blickly Blue to give myself a small wing. Well, no, it's not really a small wing. It's a long wing. You know why? It's a Mother's Day superhero wing. So we're going to cut right through there and line all this. And if you guys are ever interested in the Hank & Henry, you know, he's in subscription boxes, so I would either join his mailing list, wait for the sales, but this is the most popular color that they put in any BoxyCharm subscription. I've only seen them do his mascara once, but they've done this blue liner twice, and everybody loves it. Okay, and now I'm going to do the Zola Lash Liner, and I picked out, if I didn't lose them, these LA Color Dramatic False Lash in Dashing. That's the case, and this is the lash. It has a very translucent band. So that's one thing if you want to know. And I got these also at the Dollar Tree. So I was like, you know, it's not going to hurt to give it a try. That's what I felt. And plus, a lot of my lashes have come from the Dollar Tree, and they've been really good name brand lashes. Ioni's are really good, and then so are LA Colors. What are the ones? I've gotten Wet n Wild ones. I've gotten a few pairs of lashes that were name brand from the Dollar Tree. And they work really well. And you don't have to trim them. I did not have to trim these. These are going right where they go. And that lash adhesive is no joke. It snatches your soul. Seen that? Literally snatched my soul and grabbed my lashes. No freaking problem. Like, look at that. That's a Google test. The wiggle test. Alright, so let me finish the rest of my face and we will get back to it. Okay, so I finished off the eyes with a little bit of this Kat Von D to smoke out the bottom lash line. Start with the waterworks. Now we're going to finish with the Hello. And I wanted to put a little bit as highlight. You know, gently as possible. Okay, she's not too bad. Oops. Might as well put too much on the other side too. It is moving my foundation, the powder foundation. So that will be for next time to know. Because sometimes you can put on liquids above on your powders and not worry about it moving them, but majority of the time they just move them. Well, it just moved it, but it is a pretty highlight. It's very pretty. I'll probably finish it off with some Wet n Wild SpongeBob because it's just a little bit brighter. Then we're going to put some in this inner corner. Not seeing anything. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to put that down as kind of a base. And then try to spread it without moving too much of our shadow. Bring it down to the bottom. And then grab that very sheer at the top yellow. And that way. It has something really to help it bling out. Check my finger before I use it, and it's got purple on it. There we go. What do you think? Woo, now she's shining. What do you think, my busy bees? And how will you be spending your Mother's Day? Are you going to try something new? Spend time with family? Let me know in the description box below. Especially, you know, I'm here for you, all of our motherless mothers with angel babies. I have some, so I know it's a hard day, and those who have lost their mother, it is an even harder day when I'm there with you too. But I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day just the same. Thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You know I do. I love you so, so much. Be good to each other. And if you're new here, hey, I'm your girl, Javina. I like doing looks and tricks and showing you all kinds of nifty things that I've learned or that I like to sneak and cheat at, you know, to try to look like one of the, you know, the little MUA little baby bumps. But until then, I see you, sis. Give me a thumbs up. Join the family. Like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.